Well, in case you haven't figured it out, it's time to look at the watch catalogs. Because I'm looking for that right there. So there's Proof Dial. There it is. There's the JDM catalog. That's the baby right there. There's that goofy, I don't want to say goofy. The problem is I have a hard time taking it seriously because look, even in these catalog shots, a brand new watch, they cannot get these Stelux end links to sit down. They just cannot do it. It's a poor design. They didn't last like hardly at all. The reason that the end links are hard to find is that they're really easy to lose. They don't stay in place. They rattle like crazy. And it kind of, I don't know, it's neat, but every time I see one of these on one of these, all I think about are these rattling end links. Anyway, this, as we see, is a really early one. Notice it's got the two-piece sweep, including the super early feature here of they sealed it with a little ball of lacquer that was colored orange, I think to kind of sort of lock this in place. Because the setting instructions are when you sit this down, if it wasn't for a two-piece hand, if it wasn't exactly one way or the other, you could go and sort of squink, because this hand flat section, stamp section, rotates on the tube there. And then maybe they sealed it up. They did away with that pretty quickly. You still see them. It's not real often, but it's telling actually. Because you'll see these where, again, because this orange color, it fades. But the orange in here doesn't. So you see this yellow-white sweep with this orange button. I don't know. It's pretty neat little thing. That is a cool piece of cover art. I wish I had that as a poster. No joke. I'd put that on my wall. That's pretty cool thing. I think I had one of those once. A little lady's watch. I think it's a 2205. I'm not sure. Any case, I wanted to go down and see what other offerings were having there at the first time. So we're just going to take a mosey through here. What? Yeah. I love the look of TV dial watches, man, but I just never wear them. I swear I have some of those links. Or one real much like it. I have that one. I never wear it. There's that bracelet again. And these blade cases. Oh yeah, these are the King Seikos. With the 45 King Seikos. I have one of these. Do I have that one? I think I have that one. No, mine's a no date. I have that. I do like these though. This beautiful blade case. It has the shape. It's reminiscent of the tip of a Japanese traditional blade, katana or something. Like you can see the little hamon line. But I like that it's got this big beefy crown because it makes it a little more sporty. For me, anyway. That's how I think. Wow. All that makes me think of is, I don't know, some late 60s sci-fi movie that I've forgotten. Barbarella? Woody Allen's Sleeper? No idea. Yeah, they were, in some ways, the design team, I think, was a little lost. They're caught between two eras. Like, what the hell? These are Bellmatics. That's pretty neat. It still doesn't quite know what it is. Super restrained. There you go. We have a 70-meter sport diver Seiko did. 6106 that had a very similar dial to that. What am I doing? Get this out over here. Yeah. They liked using, this is a similar link bracelet to what got put on the Monaco. 7016 Monaco. And look at that. There's that slot bracelet. Huh. I don't think I've ever actually seen one of those. A few of these. Here I am, getting distracted, digging through the hair. We go. Yeah. Look at that thing. Oh, darn it. Not letting me zoom over there. I want to look at this silver one. There we go. I don't think I've ever seen one of those in person. Those are pretty rare, I believe. That's the one I had built in there. There you can see it's got that two-piece sweep. That's what it's supposed to have with the little orange bulb tippy thing. I do have the correct bracelet. Okay. What else we got going on here? Oh, now we're into the... These are cool. That bracelet, I don't remember. I used to have a really nice one of those. I don't have one of those. I don't have one of those. I think I do have one of those. I have one of these in pieces. That's that project I'm gonna do. I have one of these in just junk condition. Hey, and look at that bracelet with the double link on it like that. Hey, look at that. There's a 7006 that uses a big taper bracelet that has that same double link in it. I've got like 4 of those bracelets because those watches aren't worth anything. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting? Future note. I kept looking at that bracelet. I would be organizing my bracelets. I know that goes to something. 5126 Dynie Sport Divers. Yeah, these are the 61. These are 6106s. Yeah, 6106s, 6119. How many jewels? 23 jewels. Oh, yes, that's going to be a 6119, I think. Huh, look at that. Look at that. I've never seen that rotating ring. I've never seen that rotating ring. Look at that thing. Look, it matches that dial. I've seen that dial before, and it's got these long stick hands. I've never seen that rotating ring before. Isn't that weird? I've never seen that model before. I'll swear on it. If I have, I've forgotten. Boy, that's nuts. I didn't know what to think about that. It's like, because look, it's an iris. It's a huge black iris, and it's got like the white of the eye around it. My God. It's like, I don't know, some crazy, that's nuts. I have to look for one of those. 23 jewels. That's something. Anybody seen one of those? I've never seen one of those. Meantime, I don't even know how many of these things I own. Rally divers. Never seen one of these bracelets in person. That's pretty. I have this one, trying to decide what to do with it. Oops, come on. Back it up. It's not the, yeah, this is a 7009. This line of sport divers was one of the last ones. And then we're into dress watches, aren't we? Well, did we learn anything? That's the big question. Did we learn anything? I don't think we learned anything, but let's go back. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Anyway, back to the action.